Seasonal work vocabulary. Seasonal work is work that only takes place during a particular time of year. Lots of seasonal work goes on in the UK, in industries including tourism, agriculture, and retail. Today, we will discuss some vocabulary that is useful for talking about seasonal work. Tourism. Tourism is an important industry in the UK. Sometimes the tourism industry is also known as the travel industry. Businesses in the tourism industry provide services to people who are on holiday, travelling away from home, or visiting places of interest. In the UK, most tourism happens between April and October when the weather is warmer. Retail. Retail businesses sell goods or products to customers. In the retail sector in general, the busiest time of year is the period before Christmas. Some companies may have other periods of increased demand, as well as or instead of at Christmas. This usually relates to the types of products they sell. For example, chocolate companies experience increases in sales around Valentine's, Easter, and Christmas. Another example is garden centres, which sell most of their products in spring and summer. Agriculture. Agriculture is the industry of farming and includes both growing crops and raising animals. The main period of seasonal work in farming is during the summer and autumn, when crops are harvested. However, there are also other seasonal tasks within agriculture, such as planting, shearing sheep, or assisting with the births of animals. Childcare. Childcare jobs are jobs that involve looking after other people's children. Childcare is seasonal because a larger number of children need care during the school holidays. Summer peak. The term summer peak is used in the tourism industry to mean the period where more people travel within the UK. Not everyone agrees on exactly when the summer peak starts and ends, but the most common suggestion is April to October. The summer months of June, July, and August are always included. Most people also agree that peak season includes the Easter and summer UK school holidays. Temp worker. A temp worker or temporary worker is an employee or agency worker who is hired to work for a short period of time. They do a job role that is only needed temporarily. Most temporary workers are employed for a set length of time. Temp workers are often seasonal workers, but can also be hired to work on a particular project or to cover the role of a worker who is off work. Christmas temp. A Christmas temp is an employee hired to work in the months of November and December on a short-term contract. Christmas temps help shops cope with an increased demand for products such as gifts and food during the festive period. Redeployed. If a worker is redeployed, This means they are sent to work in a different job role or location, but still works for the same company. Redeployment can be permanent or temporary. Temporary redeployment usually happens either because more people are needed to do a job in the company, or because the worker is not currently needed to do their original job. Here are some examples. An office worker for a retail store may be redeployed to work in customer services around Christmas. If a store is closed for refurbishment, its employees may be sent to work in a different shop until their store reopens. Summer job. A summer job is a temporary job worked in the summer months. Most people with summer jobs are young people who work while on holiday from school, college, or university. Harvest time. Harvest time is the time of year when most crops will be ready to be harvested. In the UK, this takes place between August and October. Some harvesting is done by farmers using machinery such as combine harvesters, but some crops need to be picked by hand. Farms hire seasonal workers called fruit or veg pickers to do this work. Picking. Picking means harvesting or collecting crops by hand. Some fruits and vegetables must be picked by hand, as machines would damage the produce. Holiday job. Similar to summer jobs, a student may get a holiday job, which they work outside of term time. These differ from summer jobs, as these jobs are worked during Christmas and Easter holidays, and sometimes also during half-term holidays. These jobs may be used to cover staff absences, or if the company has a demand affected by school holidays. Seasonal job. Seasonal job can be used for any job that only exists during part of the year. Many seasonal jobs are also temporary, with new workers hired at the beginning of the season. However, some seasonal jobs can be permanent, with the same employees returning every year. Some workers combine seasonal jobs to work all year round, either by working multiple types of job or by moving around the world. Made permanent. If a seasonal worker is made permanent, this means once their seasonal contract ends, they are offered a permanent job working all year round. Fixed term contract. A fixed term contract is a job contract that states the employee will be employed for a set amount of time. These contracts are common for seasonal workers. Today, we have discussed helpful English vocabulary relating to seasonal work. You'll definitely find this vocabulary useful in everyday English conversations about seasonal jobs. Have you ever had a seasonal job? Let me know in the comments.